Yes, play your cards right. Right, let's get rid of that. Play your cards right. That is for the $500 to $1,500 challenge, which we'll be announcing later on. But Friday afternoon, here again, Dobber HQ. We've got a special guest watcher sat behind. Little Stumpy's there watching. He's sitting, seeing how it's done. Very impressed by the studio. We're here to bring you all the news as normal. This week we'll kick off with the result of last week's phone vote. We asked you if Bob the Gob was a rock, a shark or a big fat fucking whale. And believe it or not, 7,636 telephone votes, all saying he's a big fat fucking whale. So there we go, Bob. Cut down on your food. In fact, I've had to have my suspension upgraded on my car because we're going down to Leeds tomorrow and he's in the car with me. And I've told you on the telephone we aren't stopping at any takeaways on the way down, so get fed before we set off. Alright, on to the result of the Monday NPF Deep Stack game on William Hill, the $30 one. We told you to play and 31 of you decided to join in. Still in my eyes a bit of a poor turnout. We should be getting 40 runners minimum for that game. However, good tournament for the all-seeing, all-conquering owners of Bannister's HQ, the Dobbers. 4 of 5 Dobbers that entered made the final table. And finishing order, 4th, Mr. Unentertaining. 3rd, Team Knobs. 2nd, PJB, I call with 3-4 aces. And 1st, Stumpy.
Hey!
Gives a cheer?
Hey!
There you go. He's just come in to revel in his victory in that. But good tournament again. And absolutely Dobber owned. Talking of Dobber owned, business as usual at the Jolly Miller last night. Mr. Cardguard turned up 10 minutes before the end of the buy-ins because I had to go and pick something up. They allowed me to join in. If you start then, you only get half your starting stack, 1,000 chips, which I did. 7 hands later, we're on the break. No rebuys for me. 45,000 chips. Completely crushed the tournament. Split it with young Carl Webber at the end, just because I like him. Could have easily taken him out as well. So, Dobber's name above the door again in the Miller. We're getting sick of that, so I'm not going to go for another couple of weeks. Give him a chance again. Heard the funniest line I've heard for a long time last night in a poker game. There's a guy that plays in there in a wheelchair called Stevie. He's a proper good crack. He's a good lad. He takes everything with a bit of jest. He's on the other table to me. I'm sat on the same table as Coy. He goes over, he gets entered into a pot, loses the pot and ends up with 100 chip left when the blinds are 500 and 1,000. And we're sat and he's moaning and groaning about his bad beat. And someone says to him, Stevie, never mind son, at least you've got a chip and a wheelchair. Which was pretty amusing line and had the whole place cracked up. And he takes it in good spirit as well, so let's have no comments coming in about us being horrible to disabled people. He enjoys it, so leave him to it. Right, okay, Omaha, as predicted by your newsreader last week, was on for a big score, and he got one. He did a 4-way split in the full tilt mini-series of poker in an Omaha competition, and I think he got about $8,000. I've told you a couple of times on the news for the last couple of weeks what a good player he is, and how he's impressed me with his game. And there you go, there's his score for now, and I'm sure he's going to move on to bigger and better things, because I know he plays a lot of Dust Till Dawn, and I'm pretty sure he's going to have a big live score coming up soon. So remember, you heard this here first. Also nice to see Imi back posting on the forum. Obviously means he's getting better. At last I read I think he was gone down to Birmingham. I'm not sure whether he's gone to a hospital in Birmingham or whether he's gone home, but it's great to hear that you're feeling better. And we're really pleased that you're up and about, and we hope to see you soon in Newcastle. And I'm sure that that's the thoughts of everybody on the forum. If you read your thread, you'll understand how well liked you are, and it's lovely to see you back, mate. Talking of threads, the online trial continues on the forum as Coity's little experiment where he's playing judge and he's got a jury, prosecution, defence. I've only got one thing to say about that. It's fucking rigged. End of. Tomorrow sees the Aspers £75 game again. Last month they had $1,500 added by William Hill. I don't think they're doing that this month, and as such I can't see there being as many players there this month as there was last month. It hasn't been that well advertised as it was last month. However, if you're around and about in Newcastle tomorrow, get yourself to that game. I know the boss is going, A couple of others are going. I'm not probably Stumpy's going. Yep, he's going. So you know, I think there'll be 50 runners. Still be a canny game. If you can get a few more there, get the numbers up. Obviously, there's a few of us down at Leeds, as we mentioned, in the 20 plus 20 game, which has got £2,000 added. There's me, Sensation, Buzz, Bob the Gob, Jimmy Chipmunk, and Herbert Hackett are all going. So we'll have a report from Leeds. See if Herbie pulls again. See if he gets.
Yeah, St. going as well.
No, they're not going. But we'll let you know what happens for the Leeds game. We'll let you know what happens for the Asper game next week. And good luck to everybody that enters both of those games.